It's February 23rd and I just finished You Are a Badass. Jen, you did a fantastic job. I've read books, I've listened to people, I go to the classes, I do the things, but I'm not doing the work. And she called me out on it. And I loved it because it was like Jen was sitting in my kitchen with me, having a glass of wine, more like a bottle of wine, and just cutting through all the bullshit. Like, no BS. She nicknames BS the big snooze, which is your ego. Every single line I wanted to highlight because it is all the best things you need to hear. And it's all the thoughts. She like filters through your mind and actually pulls out word by word phrases or paragraphs you keep telling yourself that allow you to live in a life that is not your truth. And if you're reading the book, you want out of that kind of patterning. So all the great things are in this book. So, you know, belief systems, affirmations, meditation, consciousness around money, all these things that I've been hearing through the grapevine. And then it kind of came to me in a book form, and she gives you a lot of examples of her favorite books that she reads. I'm not gonna just read the book, I'm actually gonna do the work. It's time to get dirty, get messy, bring up all the shit that is stuck in there that's been programmed for years and years and years and years and years into my body and my belief systems that I've been carrying. Time to get rid of that shit. So what did I do this morning when I finished the book last night? Well, I did the affirmations and I'm gonna do them. And I've written the dates down so I know if I ever skip them to make a commitment. That's, you know, one of the steps, actually commit. And I wrote them down 10 times. My God, my arm and my hand and my shoulder hurt so bad. I wrote them down 10 times each. I started with deserving love in general, had my heart being open, receiving all the good things that are meant for me. Worthiness is a massive thing that I have found is attached to a lot of things. And so I just started with like, I'm just worthy of my creativity, which again, people out there thinking, being like, yeah, duh, Akeisha, but somewhere in me that wasn't being connected. And just, you know, the universe has me and I surrender and I'm like letting go. You put it out in the world, you believe it, the universe is going to conspire to make whatever you're putting out there come back at you. After my affirmations, I was like, okay, I should probably do some writing work around my belief system. So let's just start with money. Easy peasy. And I found money and worth and value to be very, very connected. Just the fact that I have worth, which could equal a monetary value, which then equals funds to come in, is just a whole mess. At some point during my writing, had this thought. It was very clear, but then it instantly broke me into like out loud hysteria laughter, because it was the fact that if I had the financial means to support myself and have all the things that I desire, that I would actually make my dreams come true. And I laughed because that was a fear of mine. I feared, past tense, going new, if I had the financial means behind me, then I can delegate those funds to everything that I really actually want to do, which means that I'm gonna go and get the things that I want, because those are the things that hype me up. Oh, I might kick ass at it. Oh, and I might get to travel and do it too. Oh, and I might have to leave my comfort zone. Of course, that's a fear to leave your comfort zone, but the fact that it came up as in I would get to live out my dreams. And then I was like, oh, right. I have some blockages around worthiness, which I definitely need to tackle, because I should be worthy and I am worthy of those, but for some reason, being worthy of my dreams and my goals and actually going for them and living them out to the highest possible opportunity is what kind of gets me down. I will go for a dream and I'll like check off my goals, but when I like reflect back, I'm like, I wanted more, but I stopped myself at this is all you could afford. Don't shoot too high. Because if you shoot too high and you miss, well then you kind of failed. And that's another one, as I'm just saying it right now. Like, oh my God, this is stupid. Not stupid, it's really good that it's all coming out, but whoa. Wow, just thinking that thought and being conscious enough to know that this exercise allowed me to think that, allowed me to laugh at that, and then allowed me to be like, hold up. That's a freaking fear of yours? Like, are you crazy? Yes, make all the money you can and do what you say you want with it. We've been programmed in the art world that you don't make money. It's like a broken record to me. So why would I think that there is money there when we've just been told over and over again that the arts have no funding? And in some regards that is the truth, but I refuse to think that anymore. I know there is support out there. I know that there are people with the financial backing to come into and help artists, you know, make the work that they want. They don't have to think about it. And I have a very specific person in mind, but I also want to be that person. I also want to be that person that can fund whatever the fuck I want to fund. I can just focus on the work. I'm ranting. Hey guys, that was 7 days ago, and I've been doing my affirmations every day, twice a day, minus one night. Got home from work about 12:30 in the morning, and I had to get up at 5 the next day, so I just did an affirmation in my head to put me to sleep over and over again. I think I got about 15 rounds of the same affirmation repeated, so be patient with myself, be gentle, but also like keep myself accountable. So I did them while I was essentially falling asleep. Anyways, I could have just picked one, but I got a lot of shit to sift through, so I picked 5, and I've been pretty consistent with each one. 1 or 2 I will change here and there just depending on my mood, but I've noticed in 7 days just how much calmer I get in my day, how much calmer I get before I go to bed when I do them, and how they're actually changing my thought process, because during the day that negative thought comes up, you're just prepared because you've already done them to switch it with a new one. So when I'm getting anxious that I'm leaving both my serving jobs and I'm cutting my income, I just revert to say, whoa, calm down, breathe in and out, and then say, I'm abundant, money comes to me with ease, which sounds kind of silly, but saying it over and over and again takes me from an anxious state into a calmer state. I'm already learning how to switch my vibration and my brain from being kind of negative and down to be positive. I even got to the point where I do them in the shower. Like, I kid you not. I sit down, I have my morning coffee, I write my affirmations out, then I get in the shower, and I just start saying them out loud. It kind of gets you pumped up. You feel really stupid, but people do say, like, do your affirmations while doing jumping jacks. It just puts the mind, body, and spirit in, like, one zone. The great thing about writing out your belief systems is you let yourself pour out your subconscious thoughts and bring them up to the conscious, shed the light on those dark thoughts. And honestly, some of them, when I read them, I'm like, ooh, that, I can't believe that's sitting in my brain. Like, y'all gotta go. Like, that's negative. I want some positive. And you get to then take the next sheet of paper, make the positive change right then and there. And it's amazing. An old belief system around relationships, particularly with the opposite sex, we're going there. I don't want to see my dreams and passions get diminished. Now, why would you think that was a belief system? Another story for another day. And I rewrote, a relationship will be strong and supportive, and we will both live out our passions and dreams. Simple as that. Just knowing that that's now sitting in my head, and if I ever feel, and I have since writing that, I'm like, whoa, that's a negative thought. What's my positive one? Right? That's what it is. And I say it right away. I say it like 5 times over. Yeah, I'm having fun with it. And I think that was like the key in Jen's book, is you kind of have to have fun with those. You're going to start your affirmations, and I do encourage you to do, and like leave a comment if you're going to do it, and let's keep each other accountable. Follow me on Instagram and let me know if you're doing your affirmations. Put a comment below, and like, what are your favorite ones? If you need suggestions, like, feel free to ask. If you like the video, give her a thumbs up and share it with all your friends, and press subscribe if you don't want to miss out on another video. Go buy the book.